Thank you, Madam Chair. That's fun to say. And I apologize for my colleague, Senator Kennedy, who thinks he's a law professor during these hearings and launches into the Socratic method. Probably gave you nightmares and harkened back to law school. He indeed takes very seriously this committee's role in making sure we have the highest caliber of those that are confirmed for these lifetime posts. So we certainly thank the president for nominating such well-qualified and hardworking individuals whose accomplishments are great. But from what I can tell, your commitment to the Constitution and the rule of law may be even greater. And so I am very proud to be here today and participate on this committee. I have actually, as you can see, I am the newest member of this committee, but yet I have served in the judiciary as a judge and in the other branches of government. I was a state attorney general and a federal prosecutor at one point, so appreciate the breadth of experience that this panel represents. Thank you very much. But I'm not letting you off the hook, Moody, and I think it's only right, since I am Senator Moody, to question Attorney Moody. One of the biggest threats, I think, right now to our republic is the delicate balance of power that we have in our three separate branches. And again, having served in every branch, I think for the continued strength and prosperity of this nation and the freedom of our people, we have to always go back to a very strict respect of the scope of power of each of the branches. And from Thomas Jefferson to Abraham Lincoln, there has always been a concern of judicial tyranny. And that if you have a judge or a body that is consistently given the task of checking the power of the legislative branch or checking the power of the executive branch, that in turn, that unchecked judicial power may evolve into a type of judicial tyranny or oligarchy. What concerns me is the increasing perception by the public of the judicial branch, because I believe the failure of many historical nation states started when people stopped trusting the judicial branch, started inferring that the judicial branch cared more about policy preferences or political influence than they did about reason and analysis. And so I think right now the biggest challenge we face as a nation is the public's perception of this third branch and the danger that that presents to what was envisioned for this country by our founders. And we celebrate 250 years next year, what our future looks like as a nation. And so you will be given a lifetime appointment. Many have gone on to experience that horrible sickness called robitis. I've seen it many times. But I think where the danger becomes is where that overtakes the commitment to go back to what your duty is, first and foremost, as a judge, an independent judge with the job of using the Constitution and the law that's given to you independently without any bias. And so I would like to hear, and we'll start with you, Mr. Moody, and as far as I can get down the line, how do you believe your judicial philosophy or your nomination and ultimate confirmation will allow us to restore and ensure public trust in the judiciary?
Thank you, Senator. I am fully committed to this body to faithfully apply the law of the land, the Constitution, and all federal law faithfully and impartially, and treat all persons who appear before me with dignity and respect, and to give each case and controversy, as Article 3 specifies, the attention that it is due. And I will add, this body conducted a hearing on the judicial branch being the least dangerous branch as specified by Alexander Hamilton in Federalist Paper 78. It's only the least dangerous branch, Senator, if the judges, if we're fortunate enough to be confirmed, remember our role, Senator, as one of three separate but equal branches of government and not attempting to legislate from the bench. And I'm committed not to do that if I'm fortunate enough to be confirmed.
And I see I'm out of time, but I thought it was only fitting I started there. Everybody else starts with you poor thing. Madam Chair?
Thank you so much, Senator Moody. And on that note, I'll go ahead and start with him as well, so that way we can double